Welcome to Panther Arena. I'm Coach Scott Reed, Athletic Director of your Cabot Panthers. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our basketball coaching staff. High school boys basketball, head coach Troy Campbell and assistant coach Jarma Perkins. High school girls basketball coach Jay Cook and assistant coach Carson Gill. Junior High North boys head coach Tim Lawrence and assistant coach Ryan Smith. Junior High North girls head coach Madison Tolan and assistant coach Emily Cecil. Junior High South head coach Jeremy Halbrook and assistant coach Josh Bemis. Junior High South head girls coach Jeremy Carson and assistant coach Reagan McCormick. Strength and conditioning coach Brandon J. Head athletic trainer Jason Cates and assistant athletic trainers Jennifer Asbury, Chad Burke, Holly Rush, and Keith Shireman. This is your 2025-2026 coaching staff. We hope you enjoy your time with us tonight. Go Panthers!
Good evening and welcome once again to Panther Arena on the campus of Cabot High School. Tonight's conference action featuring the visiting Tigers of Little Rock Central and your Cabot Panthers. Just a reminder, fans, strictly player announcements will be dimming the lights here in Panther Arena. We're playing kindly ask your next season to stay still during this time. Create the best atmosphere for everyone. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Now, let's meet the visiting Tigers of Little Rock Central. Starting for the Tigers with the junior, number 1, Brendan Bryant. Number 2, junior Trey Allen. Number 12, freshman Jamie Gunn. Number 32, sophomore Trey Hope. Number 35, senior Clay Blair. Tigers coach by head coach Shirley Lewis, assisted by James Lester and Kay Schaefer.
Look at me now, they can't hold me down. So give me the crown. They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name, but they ain't got what's running through these veins. Say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name, but they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
Your officials tonight's conference action, Mr. Corey Peter, Ms. Erica Lewis, and Mr. Kevin Rhodes. It's time for tip-off.
Good evening and welcome back to our Panther broadcast. Commentating for you tonight, I'm Ben Ryder for your play-by-play. And as your color, we've got Gavin Mahoney.
Yeah, last game for the Panthers in this arena was against Conway, and it was a very tough-fought battle. Panthers playing some of the best basketball I've ever seen them play, but did come out as a loss.
And just coming out of this tip-off, I mean, amazing play from the Panthers, fighting in this paint relentlessly. And Andrew swatting that shot, at the, that pass, jumping almost above the rim for that one. I mean, just a quick start to this game. For the starting five, we've got number 1, Wright, shooting these free throws right now, as well as number 32, Hope. We've got number 2, Aleem, and number 35, Blair. We've also got number 12 over there, Dunn.
Yeah, and coming into this game, I already see that this is going to be a very aggressive game. Senior night again for the Panthers. They have something that they want to prove that they can end their career maybe on a win for this home team.
We got Raekwon getting it to Parker. And Parker trying to get it quickly by Aleem. Passing that half-court line now. Getting it to Raekwon on the right. He's got Hope on him. Thompson moving it to Wilson on the left. Three-pointer off the jab. Missing it just barely. Refs are going to make a call there. It's going to be a personal foul on the right, I believe. Got Gray getting it to the top for Thompson, but it's picked away by Wright. Moving quickly in transition. Picking up his dribble, getting locked up by the Panthers, and that's Blair with it now on the left. Moving it around the top to number 2, Aleem for a three-pointer, missing it off the back iron. Jensen with the rebound. Trying to get it to Thompson in transition, but it's plucked away by Aleem, going in with strength over Raekwon. That's going to be a charging foul.
Yeah, team gets hyped there. Good aggression by the Panthers early off in this game.
Yeah, nice defense played by the Panthers there with Raekwon on the block, getting his feet set, putting his body on the line. Raekwon's going to go ahead and inbound this one for us here. Tigers have a quick lead that they're going to try to maintain on the Panthers. Oh, Panthers, 2 Tigers. 7 minutes left. Got a lot of time to get out of this lead that the Tigers have. Hopefully can score some quick points on this possession here. We've got Parker getting it up the top, getting it to Raekwon. Moving it to Wilson on the right, back in Gray's hands. Thompson with it at the top, almost getting it plucked away, but maintaining it. It's in Parker's hands at the top. Can't break through this central defense. They're moving the ball around. Raekwon driving in, getting blocked. And that's Blair for him on that defense, hustling for it. Raekwon just almost came in our lap, almost moving quickly in transition.
Yeah, and then a traveling violation by the Central Tigers.
Going to have Jensen inbounding the ball for us here. We don't usually see Jensen starting as much, but we are here now, and I'm definitely not too opposed to see it. He's one of the better players on our team, especially on the defensive side of the court.
Yeah, we have him starting this game, showing our seniors starting, and I do think he is one of our best defenders on this team. I've said that all season. I'm very strong about that.
We've got Raekwon trying to get the nice bounce pass to Gray off the backdoor cut, but it's going to be a little off center and going out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a little miscommunication by the Panthers there. Raekwon thought he was cutting, and it was a little fake backdoor cut by Parker there.
We've got Aleem bringing the ball up the court for Central. He's got Raekwon on him at the logo. Raekwon denying all entry. Stone wall at the top, and now it's in Blair's hands, getting it to Wright, back down to the left corner for a Hope three-pointer, falling, and that's no good. Parker showing that speed, fast, breaking through the half-court line, bumping off his defender. A little bit of contact there, trying to get into the top for Raekwon, but is plucked away by Wright. Driving in quickly in transition. Nice up and over.
Yeah, that's a traveling violation, actually.
Okay, a little bit of some technical difficulties there with the microphone. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but we've got Jensen inbounding it to Gray there.
Yeah, after that play, crowd got so hyped, the microphones cut out. Got a little worried there. Might have had the one-man show it, but we are both back online now.
Oh yeah, we'd use the same microphone. You know, Gavin, you get the left side of it, I get the right. You've got Wilson getting it to Thompson in the paint. He's got Hope on him, trying to get an open shot, but he's just going to give it out to Wilson. Wilson getting it to Gray at the top. He's going to shoot the ball after the call. He misses that one.
That is another traveling violation. Everyone in this game, I think, is just real excited going into it. That is about the 4th travel violation already, and then there's, what, 2 minutes into this game?
Got number 35. They're pushing the floor here. Hope driving in the paint quickly, but missing that one. And it looks like Wilson may have tipped it back in his own goal there, fighting for the rebound a little too hard. We've got Winnigan here, getting it to Thompson at the top in Gray's hands now. Jensen moving to the top for it. Winnigan with it, three-pointer on the right. And he misses that one, trying to flop for the foul after the shot.
Yeah, that one is a pretty smothered shot. Good defense by Central there.
And we've got Aleem getting it to the right for Wright. Right corner jump shot from Wright, and that's no good. With Winnigan bringing it up the court for the boys here. Jensen has it on the left. Thompson with it on the right. Driving in, losing a hand on it. Going back, getting it to the left for Wilson, three-pointer, and that's off the back iron again. 0 for 3 from the three-point line for the Panthers.
Yeah, very slow-scoring game so far. About 3-4 minutes into this game, it's 4-0.
Blair trying to get an out-of-bounds pass into Dunn, but he can't quite make it happen. That's going to be Panthers ball. We've got Gray bringing it up the court for us here. He's got Hope on him, full court pressing him. Gray coming off the screen from Thompson, getting it to Winnigan on the right, driving in with speed, trying to go up for that one. It's blocked away. Thompson, nice offensive second chance points for 2.
Yeah, Panthers finally on the board now. We'd like to see that 2-4.
Yeah, 2-point deficit here with 3 minutes left. Teams aren't scoring a lot. And these are always the best games, the slow ones, as we have Hope driving in, getting it to the left for Aleem. Down to the top for Blair. And that's going to be Dunn, trying to go up over Thompson, missing that one. And he's going to get a foul off of that two-pointer shot there.
Yeah, gets his own rebound and goes up with it and gets an easy call there.
He got some mismatched shoes on him. I almost thought he didn't have a right shoe on. That shoe kind of blends in with his socks.
Yeah, we got a lot of jaws on the court. Speaking of jaws, shoe of the week for Raekwon. He is sticking with the same jaws as last week, definitely doing him good, as he had an amazing game. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a career high for him. He was going off in the jaws last time I seen him play.
You know, the jaws of life for Raekwon, getting him that amazing win. Unfortunate loss in that game, but he did go off.
Now number 12 for them, Dunn. We don't have the height this game, but he is definitely one of the tallest players on this court.
Long range three from Blair, heavily contested, missing that one. Not too much of a smart shot for them to take in that situation. We've got Winnigan getting rejected on all sides from the paint, trying to find an open man, getting it to Wilson on the right. Wilson getting it to Jensen on the right corner. Need to move this ball around the court here. Wilson with it. Trying to show some post work. Nice backdoor cut from Raekwon, but missing that two-pointer just barely. He wanted the foul call on that one. Pull-up jumper there from Slaughter, but he did not slaughter that rim. He actually missed that one, as we have Gray in transition.
Yeah, with Panthers coming up the court now, I think they need to slow it down a little bit. This game has been very, very fast-paced, and not a lot of points have been scored.
Three-pointer from long range, drained from Wilson.
Yeah, when Wilson gets hot on the three-point line, he will not stop. Back-to-back-to-back threes is what I'm hoping to see soon.
Yeah, that was about a 35, 34-foot jumper from Wilson there, we like to see.
We do have a foul call. I think that one is on Maddox Jensen. Substitution now. That is Jones coming in for Central.
With Dunn subbing out.
Looks like he's limping a little bit to the bench. Might have got hurt on these aggressive plays by him.
We've got Blair trying to go up for a contested 2 over Wilson. Excellent defense from him, sending him to the strike line. No easy points in the Panthers' paint.
I think that is a Blair at the free throw line. So far this game, he has no points. It is only one player with the points on the court right now, and that is 32 for them, Hope.
Yeah, and with that first free throw there, he's going to go ahead and change that one, getting him his first points of the game. And like I said earlier, low-scoring games like these are always the most interesting. You see both players on both sides of the court and team fighting for these offensive possessions usually.
Yeah, that second free throw was missed. Panthers will have the ball. Jensen passing the ball, hits Gray. Gray's getting pressed full court right now.
Yeah, double team, 2 men on him at the half-court line. Definitely got to move this ball up the court as it gets in Gray's hands. And he's got Marshall on him, trying to spin by him, but Marshall, a bit of a stone wall. And that's going to be a blocking foul, I believe. It's going to be a personal foul on Marshall on Parker Gray. Cabot's going to maintain this offensive possession with Winnigan inbounding the ball. Getting to Gray past the half-court line. And once again, he's got Marshall on him. He's going to try to come off the screen from Alley.
Central playing very tight defense this game.
Getting it down to the top for Alley. Wilson with it now, getting double teamed, trying to find the open teammate, trying to get it to Gray, but it's plucked away by Holman, number 0, going up. Getting fouled by Alley with that one. I mean, his head was almost above the backboard.
Yeah, I've never seen Alley jump that high in one of these games, but now he was not letting that be an easy bucket for Holman on Central. He was going up, swatting that as hard as he can, missed the ball, did hit him, so he's getting some free throws, but no easy buckets around there.
Yeah, nice way to show that athleticism from Alley, jumping high to contest that shot and making him earn these 2 points.
That one does go in as we have Jensen subbing out with Hegarty coming back in as our normal point guard in these games.
Yeah, this is a 5 that we like to see. We usually have Andrew in besides Alley, but I'm sure that Alley won't disappoint in this game as we have Holman draining both of those free throws, getting him 2 points in the last few minutes of this first quarter. Off the awkward pass from Wilson, getting it plucked away by Holman. Another quick 2 points for him there.
Yeah, Raekwon trying to get another charging foul. That one does not work, so it's going to be an easy bucket for him. Showing that big body in the paint. Now it is a timeout. Panthers probably have a little bit regrouping as Central has been on a run. It was 5-5 just a few seconds ago. Now it is double that. 5-10, Central is up.
Yeah, and looking like we're seeing the same effort from the cheer. They did not give up in this game either. They're going to probably start sweating quicker than the players again. And like you said, that is 5 Panthers, 10 Tigers. Leading scorer for the Panthers is Wilson. And, you know, he is one of the better offensive players for us on the court, especially like you said, when he gets hot, he does not cool down. And we're hoping to see a hot streak from him in this game as well.
Got the same squad to come back out with Raekwon passing the ball in, most likely hitting Parker, but it is hits Hegarty. It is 3 people down on the court now. They're playing full court press, not letting any easy buckets come this game.
Yeah, but nice vision from the Panthers getting it down the court as we have a Peyton Alley 3-pointer there, missed just barely on the left corner. They're moving it quick in transition, but a little too quick for their own players as Holman can't quite get a hand off the pass. And that's going to be a turnover for him.
Yep, and we have still the full court pressing. Hegarty with the ball now. Definitely need to get down the court so they don't get a 10-second violation like we've seen in the ladies' game before this one.
Yeah, and I'm seeing that this might be an unfortunate turnover, but Parker saves it right before they get the turnover. They've got a little bit of time to work with here, about 20 seconds to make something happen as the ball is in Winnigan's hands. Down to Gray at the top, pull-up jumper, free throw line, and that's missed just barely. Winnigan fighting for that offensive rebound. And we've got Aleem moving the ball for him here as it ends up in Slaughter's hands, getting it down to the corner for Jones, and that's missed with Gray getting the rebound. They're going to call a foul.
Yeah, number 2 for them, Alum, I think is how you say that. He's going to be fouling him on the fast break, making sure Parker doesn't get down there.
Winnigan's going to inbound the ball for the Panthers here.
Parker is saying that there is 5 fouls, so they're thinking they should be getting some free throws, as they should. And there we go, the refs see it now, so Parker is going to be getting some free throws. Good eye by the coach, calling that one out for him, making sure we don't let any points get away from us.
No, yeah, definitely good game sense from the coach there. We have Gray, he's going to be shooting these, and these could make his first points of the game. Looks like he is going to make that first one, getting him his first points of the game. There's 23 seconds left in this first quarter. Michael Jordan, 6 Panthers, 10 Tigers.
He does drain both of those easy. That cheer trying to distract them as much as they can behind the rim does nothing as Parker makes those free throws.
And we got Max Scott in this game, subbing in early. So we have Slaughter with the ball at the top, getting it down once again to the top to Marshall, to the logo. Moving this ball around, wasting the rest of the time they have. It's in Holman's hands, trying to swing past that to Slaughter in the paint, but he can't quite get it to him.
Yeah, good tip there by Gray. And now, as you're saying, Max Scott in this game, I have seen him subbing in a lot earlier in these later games than he has been in since about half the season. And there's going to be the end of that first quarter as it is 7 Panthers, 10 Central. But as I was saying, Max Scott getting in the rotation a lot more than he has been, earning his minutes compared to a lot of the players on this team, kind of showing the coach what he got. Definitely going to be a good play for us next year.
Yeah, and Gavin, I'm not noticing too many things I could comment on during this intermission between the quarters here, but I am noticing that the Panthers are down 3, and I'm also noticing that Wilson has 3 points. And I'm just hoping that once we come into this second quarter that Wilson or Gray could maybe shoot a 3-pointer pretty quick and get us to tie this game. And getting a tie game that quickly would definitely start some needed momentum for the Panthers.
Yeah, going against Central on this senior night for the Panthers, definitely going to be one of our more competitive games for the Panthers. So hopefully we can keep this game a good contest. I'm sure a lot of the seniors on this team aren't one to go out with a loss on senior night. So they're going to be trying as hard as they can to show everyone they got this game.
Oh yeah, definitely don't want to go out and kick the dirt on your way out. Definitely would be pretty disappointing. So hopefully they do come out with the win in this game. And it's looking like anything could happen now with the rest of the time.
Looks like same squad coming in with Hegarty, Alley, Scott, Wilson, and Gray.
Yeah, definitely missing some of that size that we might need in the paint here with Thompson subbed out. But we've got Haggerty bringing it up here, trying to find an open teammate to get it to. Just going to get it to Scott on the left. Back to Haggerty at the top, getting it down to Gray. And Gray moving in, another pull-up jumper there, a little too weak on the shot, missing that one off the mark. We've got Aleem bringing the ball up the court form here, pushing it for Central, getting it to Jones there, down to Holman in the paint for Slaughter, trying to slaughter the rim, but he misses that dunk. Definitely should have just went for a nice layup there, trying to be flashy, and he's suffering for it.
Yeah, keep what you got in your bag.
Long-range three-point from Brandon. He was feeling a little hot there, but he's going to miss that one. Definitely not out of his range. So we have a nice hop step from right into the paint, and Slaughter is going to go ahead and finally finish that dunk off that he's been trying to get all game.
Yeah, I wanted to get one so it doesn't show all the home fans in this arena that he's just a bum on that rim.
It's going to be Gray with the top here, getting it to Haggerty. Haggerty, a little bit of a miscommunication, trying to get it to Scott, but just couldn't quite get it to him. That's going to be thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. Tight game like that, we cannot have some easy things like that happening.
7 Panthers, 12 Tigers. And hopefully they can fight it out and duke it out in the last 6 minutes of this quarter, as we have Aleem getting it to the left for right. Back to the top for Slaughter, slowing the ball down here.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie right there. That was 100% a travel that he got away with. Did a little double hop step.
Off the 2 scored there from Aleem. Off the backboard, we have Winnigan with the ball. He's got Holman half-court pressing him. Pressing him well beyond the arc here, as we have Wilson with it. He's got Wright on him. Scott getting it to the top, getting it down to Winnigan on the left. Alley with it. Scott thinking about a three-pointer, but not going to take it. Wilson with it now, dropping his defender, but now he's getting doubled. Swing pass to Alley. Haggerty's got 6 seconds to make something happen, driving in, going up for 2. Missing it, offensive rebound by Alley. Winnigan, three-pointer on the left. Missing it off the back iron, just barely. Pretty disappointing into that sequence of events, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, everyone hyped in the arena there. I thought that one was dropping. That one is barely off by the Panthers.
Yeah, and that's just how basketball goes. You can't make every shot fall, and Raekwon definitely isn't one known to miss shots like that. He definitely steps up to the occasion, but you can't make them all fall. So we have Wright trying to get it to Slaughter here, and he will. Slaughter's a little oversized for Wilson, but I'm sure Wilson knows what he's doing here on the defensive end. And quick foul from... no, excuse me, that wasn't a foul on Wilson.
I think they're calling a travel there. I didn't quite see it, but I believe the refs.
Oh yeah, definitely. Anything to get the Panthers this ball on offense, as it's Tigers are up double. Panthers, Wilson with it, getting pressed by Aleem here at the full court. Getting it to Thompson, subbing back in, regaining that size that we needed. We had Parker subbing out for Thompson. We have Haggerty trying to get it to an open man. Scott here has it at the top. Getting it to Wilson on the left. Jab, drive from Wilson, up and under for the 2. Trying to draw the foul, but he misses that one. We've got Holman driving in, plucked away by Wilson. Winnigan, excuse me. Great defense. Scott with it in transition. Thompson now driving fast. Euro step over him. That's going to be that's going to be a blocking foul.
Yeah, amazing play. Tried to get the Euro, but a man did not move, so a blocking foul can do just the same thing that Bucket can, as he's going to get the free throw line. Of course, he makes them both.
Yeah, and it seems like the defender that was in the paint tried to set his feet quick enough, but he couldn't quite get to the spot in time. Andrew is going to go ahead and miss that first one.
Yeah, this is probably, if you would put it this way, probably the most contested anyone's going to be at the free throw line all season, as these Central Tigers are going crazy behind the rim right now.
Yeah, definitely not looking like they're getting tired anytime soon. We have Thompson draining that second free throw, getting him his 3rd pair of points in this game. We have number 35 for him, Blair at the top, getting it to Slaughter. Slaughter's been in this game for a minute. So they get it down to Marshall, moving this ball around, back to Slaughter's hands, down to the paint, down to Marshall here, driving in, kicking it to Wright there, absolutely dominating that rim off the 2-hand slam.
Yeah, definitely a lot of dunks they're trying to do this game. Only one of them has dropped, but that is going to be a foul.
Yeah, excuse me, I forgot to say attempted 2-hand slam.
He does make that first one. Archer not being as much of his competition as the other one. That's a little side game we have going on right now.
Yeah, looking a little lackluster on the side. Definitely could use some more energy.
Yeah, same with the student section. Everyone behind the rim right now kind of just being dead back there, not doing their job.
Yeah, you know, it happens. You know, maybe they're a little sleepy tonight. It is pretty late, 8 o'clock here in this game. You have a quick turnover from the Panthers. Hope driving in with that one, but he couldn't quite make it convert, but they do end up getting the 2 points, making it a 10-point deficit for the Panthers here. Haggerty with it here, getting it to Winnigan. He's got Slaughter on him. Getting it down to Gray on the right wing off the screen from Winnigan. Pick and roll with Winnigan. Back to Haggerty here at the top. Gray has it in his hands. They're trying to move the ball around and try to break Central's defense off the quick three-pointer from Scott. Missing that one. Thompson, nice offensive rebound. Quickly putting it back up for some second chance points.
Almost intercepted by Gray there.
As we have Hope with that quick, or Blair, excuse me, with the quick 2 points off the left there.
As it is 10-20 right now, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of this half. Panthers definitely need something to go their way as Central is getting easy buckets on him back and forth.
Nice pass from Scott to get a Haggerty three-pointer, missing that one just barely. That right corner's cursed. The 2 air balls from it tonight. And we've got Marshall with him on the right here, ending up in Blair's hands. He's got Haggerty on him. Haggerty looking laser focused. Nice stonewall defense from him there. But it's going to go to Marshall on the left with Slaughter. Getting it down to the paint for Wright. Nice little turnaway jumper from there, but off the good defense from Winnigan. That's no good with Gray pushing it fast in transition. We've got 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second quarter. They've got to score here. And Parker says, okay, I'll make it happen as he hops into the paint for 2.
Yeah, that makes 4 for Parker this game. 12-20, 8-point deficit. Easy comebackable.
That's Blair going up for 2, missing that one. Scott getting that defensive rebound. They're fighting for it with Blair. Looks like that's going to end up being Central's ball.
Blair getting a little feisty, pushing Haggerty like that. Should be more than a personal foul. We can't be doing that in this home court right now.
We've got Jensen subbing in for Haggerty here, as well as I believe that was number 15 for Jones subbing in for Slaughter. Trying to get the ball inbounds. They're going to go ahead and do it. Blair is going to get it right back after the inbound, getting double teamed. Winnigan playing excellent defense. Down to the corner for Jones, into the paint, plucked away by the Panthers. Hope regaining the possession, fighting for it on the ground. And that's going to be Central's ball still. Excellent defense from the Panthers.
Yeah, Central getting pressed pretty good there until the foul. There is a substitution. It looks like 0 swapping with 1 right now. That is Holm coming in the game for Wright. Number 35 passing in the ball again, Blair.
He's going to get it right back after the inbound. They're going to call it travel. He moved his feet before he put the ball on the floor there.
Yeah, pretty good refs this game. Not let any street ball happen in this organized game of basketball.
Yeah, nice way to put it there, Gavin, as we have Winnigan. Once again, they're getting triple teamed down here. Wilson trying to get the pass to Gray. It's plucked away by Blair. Definitely playing his heart out tonight. But Cabot is going to maintain that offensive ball with Wilson inbounding it to Winnigan here. And once again, they've got 4 people down here guarding the half-court pickup. So we have Wilson with it, moving it down to Gray. Gray slowing the game down, coming off the screen from Thompson. Picking up his dribble, getting it to Wilson, who's got Hope on him, trying to drive straight by him, but he gets triple teamed here at the top, getting almost ran over on the floor. As we have Holman going in, trying to almost go in up for a dunk. He decides to take the safe layup option.
Yeah, after all these missed dunks this game, they're definitely going to take some easier shots. And I will say this team definitely has some bunnies on them compared to the Panthers.
Yeah, definitely a lot of athleticism on this team. So we have Wilson with the quick three-pointer on the left corner, missing that one. He's fallen to the ground a lot this game, but he hasn't gotten many calls.
Yeah, jump ball going Central's way. 12-22. Central has been able to carry this 10-point lead most of this game. Hopefully some changes in this half coming up in a minute, we will be able to have some changes.
It's going to be 12 Panthers, 22 Tigers, and that's a 10-point deficit for the Panthers. And man, they have got to make something happen here with Gray defending very well off the go-ahead three-pointer from Blair, and that's good, fading for 3.
That makes 6 for Blair now. Definitely going to be their main scorer, and amazing ball handle, I will say, honestly, from him.
Yeah, nice little double crossover there to get open, but then he just go ahead and pass it out as we have a Blair heat check there, but he's going to miss that one. Couldn't quite make it 2 for 2. So we have Winnigan getting it down to Parker at the top. Back to Winnigan, driving in, going up for 2, and that's good. That was smothered 2-point for Winnigan, converting through the concept. And we've got Wright getting it to Holman now, down over here to Jones with Blair getting it, slowing it down at the top. Gonna try to waste some more of this clock, bringing this second quarter to a close.
Yeah, with the shot clock and game clock matching, just 10 seconds left. Definitely gonna be wasting most of the time. Probably gonna be chunking one up with a couple seconds left.
Holman fading, passing it back out to Hope. Nice open pass from him to get 2 points there. And that's gonna be the end for this first half.
Yeah, with that half ending 14, Panthers 27 Central. Panthers definitely need to do something going into this half, as they do not want to lose a game like this.
Yeah, hopefully coming into this second half, we're gonna see a hot streak from a lot of our main scorers, and we'll see you then.
Once again, if you're the owner of a silver GMC Acadia with an Arkansas license plate AJE, your vehicle needs to be moved immediately. Thank you. vehicle needs to be moved. At this time, it will be towed at the owner's expense. Thank you. Another great song here on Game Time. Panther fans, sportsmanship is a vital part of athletics. During the contest, if you see someone using poor behavior, please notify facility personnel. Sportsmanship is of utmost importance, and everyone should enjoy the contest in a fun and healthy environment. Thank you for your cooperation. More music is coming up here on Game Time.
Alrighty, welcome back to this Panther broadcast. Once again, I'm Ben Ryder with the play-by-play, and we've got Gavin Mahoney with the color, and that's 14 Panthers, 27 Tigers coming into this. And this is a pretty big deficit that the Panthers are in right now, and the hole that they've dug themselves in this game is pretty big, but hopefully with this 8 minutes on the clock, they could make something happen here in this third quarter.
Yeah, Panthers are down 13. They only have 14, so definitely have to double their score to catch back up to this Central Tigers team. Panthers will have the ball starting this off, as Raekwon's going to be passing it in.
Yeah, but hopefully they can make something start happening here. Hopefully we're trying to see some sparks start flying for the Panthers here. Hopefully they just needed to see a change of scenery and get on the other rim. You have Gray with it here, coming off the screen from Thompson, getting it to Winnigan on the left, at the top, excuse me. Back in Gray's hands. Once again, coming off the screen from Thompson, getting the switch to Slaughter, passing it to Winnigan. Gray once again with it in his hands, trying to make something happen, but it gets in Thompson's hands. Gray three-pointer on the right corner, nothing but net, and that's good for three.
Now that is what we like to see coming out of this little bit of a cold spell before the half.
We've got Central moving it fast, getting a quick three-pointer up there from right, but that's no good, and they get those second chance points anyway. Gray moving it quick off the inbound, getting his team moved up the court quickly. Wilson with it at the top, getting it to Jensen on the left. Jensen trying to get open, can't quite make it happen. Getting it to Thompson at the top. Winnigan, three-pointer, long range there, missing the rim, but Gray with the nice offensive rebound, making that shot after the call.
Not exactly sure what they called there.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to let a player like Parker make the shot after the buzzer. All he needs to see is to see it go in. That might be all he needed to make his next three-pointer. Gray gonna go ahead and take it again, but missing that one. Raekwon and Jensen fighting for that offensive rebound over there, and they are gonna maintain that offensive possession.
And then they're gonna give a tech to number 35. He's definitely been very outspoken.
Yeah, that's Blair for him. He has been a little feisty this game. Panthers are gonna get some free throws here, I believe. They're gonna go ahead and choose Wilson to shoot it.
To the line,
Hopefully he can go ahead and convert these two free throws, and it'll get it to 19 Panthers, just making it a 10-point deficit. Also making these two free throws, well, making his second one would get him 4 points if he does. 19 points is a little bit out of reach now, but we can still get 18, making it an 11-point deficit.
And with the second half just now starting, that is perfectly fine. He does make that second one 11-point deficit now, as you were saying. Panthers still have the ball, though, as it was a flagrant foul. Parker passing the ball now.
Trying to get an open teammate. He's going to get it to the open man, Thompson at the top. Wilson with it now on the right. He's got Marshall on him, driving in on him, picking up his dribble. Gray at the top. Wilson on the right, thinking about a three-pointer, but he's going to go ahead and go straight to the paint with a nice pull-up jumper from him there, missing it just barely. Hard defense being played from Central. They're not letting any of these shots be open. We have Slaughter. They're going to call a travel on him there, and tried to do a little jab step shimmy out of the dribble, out of the triple threat, but he couldn't quite make it happen.
They're going to be full court pressing now. Raekwon going up fast.
Winnigan with it here on the right. Getting it to Gray over here on the left. He's got Marshall on him. Thompson here at the top. Moving the ball around to the right for Jensen. Down back to the top for Wilson. Winnigan on the left. They've got to make something happen here. Make some movements with the ball instead of just passing it around the top. Thompson says, I'll go ahead and make something happen. Great. Three-pointer on the right corner. That's good for three. Cash. Nothing but net once again.
Yeah, he definitely has a takeover going on right now for the three-point.
We have Aleem with it here at the top. And I'm sure that coming off that nasty three-point play from Gray, they are trying to shoot right back at him. Aleem struggling to get by Winnigan. He's going to go ahead and pass it up to Marshall. And we've got Hope with it now, with Jensen on him, right with it. Pump fake to get his defender jumping, and that's good little hop through to get wide open in the paint. Winnigan slipping with the shoe of the week, with Marshall driving in, going up for two. And man, that is unfortunate to see. We thought Raekwon really had the right shoes picked out.
Yeah, he has the ball again, though. He's going to show that he can still do something. Maybe the defense was a little too tight, maybe a little push that we didn't see.
Then we got Gray with it here, driving in, getting it to Winnigan. His get back here, missing it just barely off the mark.
I think they're calling it over the back. It is still the Panthers' ball.
It's going to be a personal foul on Aleem, giving the Panthers another chance to score here as we get it. Wilson, quick jumper from him there, and that's good for two.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. Easy buckets, make it a 10-point game.
Nice little fading jump shot off the block from him there. And we have Marshall driving in. Nice swat from Jensen, showing that effort as it gets over to Aleem for a three-pointer, trying to fire back at the Panthers, but he misses that one. Thompson fast in transition, going up for two with the left, and that's good.
Yeah, I almost thought he was going to dunk that one as fast as he was running up there. I got a little excited.
Yeah, man, if there was any time to dunk it, I'm not going to lie. That would have been the perfect time, Gavin, but, you know, it's always better to just choose the safer option and go for the layup. So we have Marshall with the ball now, getting it to Slaughter in the paint, trying to once again jump high for that, but Marshall is going to maintain the offensive rebound. Got 30 seconds left on the shot clock here, trying to make something happen for Central when he's going to drive in, get fouled, getting 2 free throws here.
Yeah, going in fast, nothing really you can do there besides let him score or foul him.
Yeah, and Central already almost in foul trouble, as that is Cabot's first foul, but Central has already got 3 in this third quarter. 25 Panthers, 33 Tigers here in this break, giving all our players a breather. 13-point deficit here. Hopefully the Panthers can make something happen, as that first free throw makes it 14. That's all.
A 9-point deficit, actually. It's 25-34.
You're right. Thank you for the correction, Gavin. It's way better than 13.
Yeah, missing that second one, it will still say single-digit lead for Central. Parker Jolin now is going to be taking his time a little bit, as I feel like everything has been a little bit rushed.
Great, nice quick two from him there, and that's good. Back-to-back twos from the Panthers.
Yeah, amazing game from him so far, 12 points.
Yeah, and that's always just a good shot to take in any situation. A pull-up two is just amazing quick way to get some points, as we have a hope three-pointer there, and he was hoping for it to go in, but it doesn't go in for him. We have Gray going fast in transition. He's got Wilson on his left. He's going to go ahead and go for the nice floater. Good for 2 again. 3 for 3 on a run with the Panthers.
Yeah, he definitely has takeover, as I was saying. Crowd erupting with that amazing floater. Easy shot for him.
Yeah, offensive engine for the Panthers here tonight, just generating as many points as possible with every play that he touches the ball. They score, and it's just it is outstanding to see from Gray. So you have Marshall getting the ball down to the paint for Wright, missing it off the nice defense from Thompson, and he's making him miss that second shot as well. He's getting 2 free throws here, though, not an and one shot.
Yeah, almost blocked that one. He was a high riser on that one, both of them, defender and number 1 for them again. Sorry, that is.
It's right for him. A nice way to defend the paint. Thompson, he is one of our better paint defenders. Not one of the better. He is one of the best. He is the best paint defender on this team with that size and athleticism he has to get up there and contest those big men.
Yeah, standing at a height of 6'5". He is our tallest player on this team.
Gonna make that second free throw, making him 100% on the strike line there. Getting right 10 points in this third quarter. We got Winnigan here bringing it up the court, trying to get it to Wilson. He'll go ahead and do it. Thompson, nice extra pass to Jensen. Gray in his hands once again, looking to score, but he's gonna pass it down to Winnigan. Gray here with it at the top. Dribbling, showing off the handle on Wright. Nice lob pass to Jensen, but he's going to get swatted off the three-point shot. Trying to save it, but it's plucked away by Wright. Driving fast transition. He's got Hope on his right, but he's going to take it for himself off the left for 2. That's good layup.
Yeah, definitely hoping he wasn't making that one. And after that block, Maddox did get his own rebound, but it is passed to the opposite team.
Contested three-pointer there from Gray. A little bit of a heat check from him. Honestly, didn't expect that to miss, but a little bit of an unfortunate miss.
Yeah, foul on Wilson. He's trying to get that pluck from behind them.
We're gonna have Wright here inbounding the ball, looking to get it to Blair. I'm gonna call a timeout for the Panthers here. And coming into this timeout, it's 29 Panthers, 38 Tigers. Pretty big deficit that the Panthers, not too big though, nothing they've seen, nothing they haven't seen before. Hoping to crawl out of this hole and make something happen on the offensive end. We're already seeing a start to it with Parker Gray going off in this third quarter. I mean, he's got fire underneath his shoes.
Yeah, we know Wilson can definitely do something too. He has 6 points right now for us. He's definitely a good shooter on this team. Get him high, everybody will get high. He's definitely a team player. And same with Andrew having 7 points. Get him in the paint. I know this team is a little bit oversized compared to a lot of us on this team, and they can do got a little bit of bunnies on them. But get Andrew in the paint, he can't finish through strong.
I mean, speaking of bunnies, we got like the both sides of the cheerleaders going on a battle here, showing off these flips and handsprings and all sorts of things of that nature. Always nice to see some entertainment from the cheerleaders, getting our team hyped up to get them back in this game. Got 1 minute and 56 seconds left in this third quarter. Panthers coming out of this timeout hoping to make something happen.
Yeah, with Central having the ball, it is right in the game. Looking to go ahead and feed Blair. And them two definitely been a problem for us this game.
Coming out of that timeout, the squad we have for the Panthers is Gray as well as Jensen with Thompson as the big, with Wilson and Winnigan as our forwards here. We've got Blair, just like you said, he's a big threat on the offensive end, as well as Wright, who also has the ball in his hands right now. They're moving it between each other. So they get it over here to Jones, getting it back to the top for Blair. Long range three-pointer, that'll fall off the contest from Winnigan.
Yeah, that makes 9 for him. He's definitely a good player for Central this game.
Yeah, Winnigan trying to get to the spot in time to contest him, and he did, but he just couldn't quite get enough of a contest on the shot. Thompson with it here, getting pressed by Hope. Jensen with it at the top. Winnigan now, and he's got Holman on him, trying to protect the ball from him. Wilson with it at the top, calling for a screen from Thompson. Driving in on the right now, wide open lane for him there for 2.
Yeah, easy way to just rise up above all the opponents to get an easy layup for Wilson.
Oh yeah, 31 Panthers, 41 Tigers. Now it is a 10-point deficit. Panthers can make something happen here. Parker trying to go for the quick defensive tip, but he can't quite make it happen, but he will once he comes back to the other side of the court, getting a nice steal from him, showing that defensive mind that he has. So you have Winnigan driving in, kicking it to Gray on the left corner. A little bit of a too hard of a pass, couldn't quite get a catch and shoot jumper off of it, but that's all right. Got Wilson here, getting it to Jensen over on the right.
Yeah, slowing it down now. 13 seconds left of the shot clock, 18 left of the quarter. Gray with the ball now, shooting that one.
Three-pointer off the mark, just barely. Jensen, offensive rebound. Nice hustle from him. Another chance to score here. Thompson got to get it to Gray. He's the hot hand tonight. Driving in, Tween going up for the floater, falling, not getting the foul call. We got Blair chunking it full court, almost hitting the roof there. It looks like he hit the Jumbotron.
Yeah, hit the lights on our Jumbotron. Better be careful there. Those are expensive.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for that, buddy. Man, how much you think that you would have to pay to fix a light on the Jumbotron? Oh man.
Yeah, definitely a high cost for him. Now, going into this fourth quarter, it is 31-41 Bentonville, or not Bentonville, Little Rock Central up with the score, and they've definitely been holding a 10-point lead about this whole game. So Panthers, very comebackable score, but definitely need a hot streak going for them to get this lead, as they haven't really held a lead at all this game.
Yeah, they've always been down but not out this game. Hopefully trying to make a comeback here. And I mean, like I said before, I mean, Panthers have been in this spot a lot, and they know what to do in situations like these. They know who to get the ball to, and they know where the ball needs to be. And I'm sure they can figure something out to make this lead happen for them.
10 seconds left until this fourth quarter begins. Looks like we have the same squad out for Central.
Yeah, and I just want to say, I like the jerseys from Little Rock Central. I like that font they've got. The Tigers, pretty clean, you know.
Yeah, they got a pretty nice black and gold going on.
Yeah, you know, definitely not better than Cabot's. You can't beat the red and white, you know. It's unbeatable. It's perfect colorway, honestly. So we have Hope with it here on the left. Back to basketball. Getting it off, hand off to the top for Blair. He's got Winnigan on him. Can't quite see. You've got an obstacle in my way. So we have Jones with it on the right, moving it down to Holman. Nice bounce pass back to Jones in the paint, getting double teamed, trying to find an open teammate. Straight to Wilson's hands, going fast in transition. Gray with it. He's going to go ahead and slow it down for the team. He notices something that no one else did as it ends up in Wilson's hands. Trying to get it to Thompson here at the top, but Holman quickly in transition, trying to go up for two. He's fouled hard by Thompson. Nice way to reject the open two-pointer.
Yeah, that is a foul by Andrew. So he will be back at the free throw line. It is number 0 at the line right now. This game, he does have 6 points, so not one of their leading scorers, but definitely has an impact this game. He does make that first one.
Yeah, it's making it 42 Tigers, 31 Panthers, finally making it an 11-point deficit. They beat that 10-point deficit that they were stuck in for a long time. And let's just talk about the scoring here for a minute. I mean, Parker Gray's got 14 on pretty good shooting. Haven't seen him miss the rim too many times, as well as we've got Thompson with 7 points, close to a double-double. Got Winnigan here at the top, though, trying to get it to Thompson, but it's plucked away by Aleem as it ends up in Hope's hands here. Back to Blair at the top. He's got Jensen on him, one of the better on-ball defenders, but oh, man, off the nasty oop to Slaughter. Slaughtering that rim in midair. Haven't seen an alley-oop in this arena, I don't think, ever. And the first one that's attempted is made.
Another slip by Raekwon.
Gray trying to get back at him with an alley-oop of his own to Thompson, but couldn't quite make it happen. He'll go back to the floor with it and convert the easy two. Another alley-oop attempt there. Not sure what they're thinking, trying to play some Harlem Globetrotters ball out here, and they get that defensive rebound as Gray's driving in with speed. They're going to call, the refs are going to call something.
Just a personal foul on the floor. Panthers will stop the ball. And again, throwing that alley-oop, I mean, they're just being goofy at this point. They got one thing, they get another one. It is only an 11-point game with 6 minutes left.
Yeah, low-key trolling with that one. They're thinking they're up a little more than they are, I think, because this is still only an 11-point deficit that they have, and that's going to be another foul on Slaughter this time on Thompson.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and have 2 fouls early in this fourth quarter. That could definitely be an impact if they get up to the bonus for the Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers are definitely not one to shy away from shooting their free throws, so getting them in the bonus would be great. So you have Thompson off the inbound from Gray. Handoff back to Gray. He's got Slaughter on him. Trying to make the corner pass to Jensen, but it's plucked away. Slaughter with it now. Nice lob pass to Holman, but he couldn't quite make anything happen. Pass was a little off center.
Yeah, they're just doing a little bit too much right now. Again, 11-point lead. Still hasn't changed. Panthers have been in this position more times than I can count. So they definitely know what to do.
Winnigan getting it to Gray here, passing the half-court line. Wilson back to Winnigan's hands, hoping to make something happen on the offensive end. Wilson with a quick three-pointer off the catch, and he misses the rim just barely off the mark. We've got Aleem with it, getting it back to right here, driving in, but he's rejected by Raekwon. Aleem here driving in also, getting a nice bounce pass here to Holman. And he goes up, he's getting an and one free throw here off the made too.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fouls this game. Not what we like to see, as the Panthers are down 13 now. We do have substitutions. Looks like we have Ali coming in, as well as Veazey, with Thompson and Jensen going out.
Making that second one as it goes in. Getting it 47 Tigers, 33 Panthers. Lead is looking slowly more out of their reach the more this game goes on. They've got to make something happen here on the offensive end.
Yeah, just get hot from 3 in this game. Won't be out of reach as much as it is. Raekwon with 3 now.
And he's going to make it happen, starting that off from the free throw, making that quick three-pointer after the break there. And that's a great way to get a quick 3 points to maybe change the tempo of this game. We've got Slaughter driving in. They're going to call that a charging foul on him there. Parker, good way to put his body on the line.
And now, after after that three from Raekwon, I will say after he is hot, I feel like he just kind of ignites the team more than anyone else does. I feel like when he makes shots, so does everyone else. He kind of gets the team going.
Yeah, nice inspiration from Raekwon. I do agree with you there. You know, he definitely, the team notices that he's hot, and they're like, you know, maybe I'll go ahead and try a little harder too, as Ali tries to go up for two, getting his defender jumping, but Hope swats it away. Everybody's fighting for this ball here, jumping and diving for it. It's looking like football on the ground here. VZ is going to get the foul there. Looks like they're going to get some, East is getting some free throws here. Not sure who's shooting them though. They're not getting free throws, excuse me. They're going to inbound it actually.
Yeah, both teams with 3 fouls now. Definitely want to be careful with that.
We've got Slaughter here with VZ on him, a little oversized, going in the rim over him. VZ playing hard defense. Gonna have to foul him on that shot.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of beating up VZ a little bit. Doesn't look legal offensively. He's kind of elbowing him in the face and pushing him around. VZ doing as much as he can. Definitely undersized compared to the Central player. But he will be at the line.
Yeah, making this first free throw for him here. We'll get him 7 points off of 6, but he's gonna miss that one. Still an 11-point deficit. Cabot has stayed well within reach. Loading up for that second one and missing that one, not getting him 7, but getting the offensive rebound, kicking it out to Aleem, down to Holman, driving in, going up for 2. Another foul is called. They're getting another pair of free throws here.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fouls. That is 5 now for the Panthers, so they are in trouble. 4:30 left of this game. It is still 11 points. They have really held that 11 mark this whole game.
Yeah, hopefully gonna get him to miss his 2 free throws to maintain that 11-point deficit that we were talking about before. He is gonna go ahead and miss that first one off the front iron. Get ready to shoot his second. This will get him 11 points if he makes this one. He is gonna miss that one. 4 missed free throws in a row for Little Rock Central. You got Gray here passing the half-court line now with Holman pressing him. Wilson with it, trying to look for an open teammate to get it to. Off the screen from Winnigan, driving in, going up for 2, missing an offensive rebound, but it's plucked away by Holman, getting it to Hope here. Going over Peyton Alley, and Slaughter maintains it in midair off the block from Alley, and he goes right back up with it.
Yeah, it definitely looked like Wilson was fouled on that last play, but
nice quick floater from Gray there, but can't quite make it connect as we have Little Rock in transition once again. Nice way to put his feet, set his feet there from Winnigan. It's a charge on Slaughter.
yeah, it looks like Haggerty's coming in the game now, and Atlee will be sitting.
Yeah, Peyton subbing out for him with Haggerty coming in. Nice. Hopefully this will change the momentum of this game, change the pace a little bit. Haggerty can maybe make some quick actions for us. Crossing the half-court line right about now. We actually had Parker Gray subbing out for Haggerty. Peyton is still in this game. And looks like he's going to get a travel on him. Player is looking a little confused off of that call. And we have Wright subbing in, passing in the ball to Aleem here with Wilson pressing him at the half court. And it's going to go ahead and get moved to Wright, back to Aleem's hands. Nice crossover on VZ. Good pass to Hope to get him wide open too. Winnigan with it, passing the half-court line right about now. Losing the ball from the poke from Hope, and that's going to be a foul on Winnigan.
Yeah, definitely not happy. I mean, it was a foul, but everyone's arena is not happy how this game is going, getting a little stressed out. And it will be free throws since they are in the bonus. Raekwon, I think, wanted a foul for himself because he got like slapped a little bit, I think is what he's saying over there, but does not get called. I think that's why a little frustration release.
making that first one to end that cold streak from the strike line that Central had before. They're 1 for 5 on the last 5 free throw shot.
As he's shooting the second one, we have Thompson ready to sub in. He does make that. Thompson coming in now for Alley.
That's going to get him 8 points. He's 2 points away from double digits, and almost everyone on Little Rock Central is at double digits here now, everyone except for Aleem. He does have that 1 3-pointer he shot in the beginning of the game, but we've also got Aleem in foul trouble. He's got 4 fouls, as well as almost everybody on the court for the Panthers with 3. Speaking of Aleem, we've got him driving in, and he is going to get an and one there, making that contested shot right as I was talking about him.
Yeah, they've definitely been at the free throw a whole lot this game. Call it right or not, the Panthers are stressing out when they drive on that paint, just kind of swatting away, I feel like.
And Thompson subbing straight back in immediately, about to get in foul trouble with 4 fouls in his 4th quarter. Definitely don't want to get subbed out again like he did last home game, or 2 home games ago. We got Winnigan inbounding it off to make free throw from him there, getting the Tigers 56. 10-point deficit once again for the Panthers here. Definitely got enough time to make something happen. Or excuse me, 20-point deficit from the Panthers here. Still hoping to make something happen nonetheless, as we have Wilson with a quick 3-pointer from him there. Missing it off the left iron, just barely. Aleem pushing it down the court, getting it to number 35 here on the right, dribbling it, going up in the paint, getting it down to Hope on the left, going up for a contested 2, and that's good off the up and over.
Yeah, Panthers definitely struggling with the paint scoring.
Yeah, struggling with their paint defense. They're just struggling with it hard, and they are getting pressed in the paint here, and Thompson is just trying to make something happen for him.
Yeah, number 35 with the ball now. He's going to be dribbling up the court, getting picked up by Maddox.
Hey, we got Blair here bringing it up the court for him, getting it to the paint to the wide open Aleem for a nice quick 2-pointer off the box.
Yeah, they're definitely struggling with Central getting in the paint and just scoring right over them.
Gray with it here, passing the half-court line right about now. And he's going to have Aleem on him, getting a nice corner pass to Wilson, passing it back to Gray, getting it plucked away. Blair in transition, getting it to Holman, trying to go for the slam. Absolutely rejected by the rim, getting the arena a little hyped about that, but they still end up scoring their 2 points there.
Yeah, all the parents in the crowd definitely clowning him after he was trying to go up and be flashy with it. Wilson with a nice spin right floater.
Yeah, nice quick way to score 2 for Wilson there off the clean spin to get open on his defender. We got Gray over here communicating to the ref, maybe about a missed call before or something about that. Not sure about that, but we do have a timeout called, and that's 38 Panthers, 62 Tigers. They've got 1 minute and 31 seconds left. Gavin, this game is looking a little out of our reach.
Yeah, it is 38-62, whatever the math is on that. That's how much we're down. It is a lot to a little, some would say.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deficit that the Panthers have to make up for, but you know, no lead is safe in basketball, if we're being honest. I mean, they could all just pop off here and shoot a couple of 3-pointers and boom, it's tie game. Anything could happen here, and we're hoping that we have a miracle in this game.
Yeah, and a little math check. I think it is 24 points. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is 1 minute and 30 left. 24 points in 1 minute 30. Like we said before, it's pretty difficult, but, you know, never impossible.
Yeah, Gavin, I'm actually not going to correct you if you're wrong, because I don't know myself, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with 24 points. Sounds good to me. You know, I'm not so good at math myself, as we have a nice spinning jump shot from Slaughter there for a nice quick 2 points. Not so good at math, but I do know a 2-pointer is 2 points, as we have Thompson getting it to Winnigan here at the half-court line. Gray, nice 3-pointer long range there, rimming out just barely.
Yeah, unlucky on that shot.
We have Cheater in here off the 3-pointer. It's in from Slaughter there, but once again, like I was saying before, we have Cheater, number 3, Cheater Samad. We haven't seen much of him at all this game, as we have Cabot just really driving in and just trying to get any shot they can. Slaughter trying to go up for 2, couldn't quite contain the ball, losing it, but it's put back up by Jones. Or excuse me, by Marshall. Gray with it, hopping in with the left hand. Nice way to score for 2.
Yeah, good, easy basket by him. That's something Gray can do anytime he goes up with it.
And now it's a little easier to tell that it is 26 points. A deficit for the Panthers with 18 seconds left. I think we do have Slaughter here. He's just going to hold the ball out, waiting for the rest of this clock to drain out.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. Not much of this game.
Yeah, and that's it for this one. It's going to be 40 Panthers to 66 Tigers.
Yeah, that whole game, Central just kind of cooking us a little bit. Slaughter was slaughtering all game. Nothing else we can do.
Yeah, and once again, I just want to thank you for tuning into this Cabot broadcast. Again, I'm Ben Ryder with the play-by-play. Welcome by Gavin Mahoney with the color. Cabot is going to be in Bryant at an away game on the 20th next time, and make sure to tune in. Go Panthers.
Yeah, it looks like that Bryant game has been switched to a home game, actually. So we'll see you back this time at the same time next Friday.